Kia ora rā e te whānau, kia ora rā e te iwi, ko Hemi Cumming taku ingoa, ara he uri no Ngāti Koata, Ngāti Toarangatira, rātou ko Ngāti Raukawa ki te Tonga. I live in Nelson, in beautiful Whakatū, with my two tamariki. Kia ora rā koutou.
Why have you decided to accept a nomination for this year's Ngāti Koata Trust Board elections?
Since living in Nelson, moved here about 7 years ago, I've been increasingly interested in the ways that I might be able to contribute to our iwi and understand where some of the challenges and ways I might be able to apply some of my skills that or experiences that I've picked up along the way. The opportunity to put myself forward for the board is a great way to better understand how our iwi can benefit from a lot of the experiences that I have developed and the skills that I have acquired over the years. So I think it's a great and exciting opportunity to build on all the great mahi and kaupapa that has been happening within the trust.
What are the skills and experience you will bring to the board?
I bring experiences with education in Te Reo. So I grew up in Gisborne, and I grew up speaking Te Reo at school, so mainly Māori medium. So I have a good personal experience around how Te Reo can help our whānau grow. Te Reo was not a barrier. I then went on to university and have been to actually 3 different universities and went a science path. So I brought along my Te Reo, my tikanga, and all of that throughout my education pathways to higher education, and then now working for a research institute, plant and food research. So now I have developed skills and understanding, I guess, of research, projects, project management, and really the science system. These skills and this, I guess, understanding of how we can develop our rangatahi within science and technology and navigate their way through and all the opportunities it has for the broader iwi. My current field is a lot to do with kai moana, so seafood, aquaculture, and the way I guess that intersects with Māoridom and iwi and trusts and the future of aquaculture and the way that Māori and iwi will participate in that. Being in a big organisation, there's 1,000 in plant and food, and kind of working my way into more of the strategic areas of the organisation. So I have a growing knowledge around how organisations function and what makes them work.
What do you believe are the biggest concerns facing our iwi today, and how do you think the board can best address these concerns?
Our whānau are in all sorts of different situations, and I think the concerns will be quite diverse. But there are some things that that are impacting us all. The times we have things like housing, increased costs of living, a lot of things that that's happening around the world that's gonna really make a pinch and gonna put a lot of stress on a lot of our whānau. These might be some of the first concerns. We also have areas of with education and development. We have whānau that'll be wanting to build themselves up and to find pathways into all sorts of diverse careers, upskilling. We also have environmental issues. Whānau are keen to see our fresh water, our mahinga kai, our environment, be back to in a way that we can utilise them and be proud of our taiao. There's also perhaps some that might not feel too connected with the trust and with the iwi. Those have been impacted by dispossession, and so cultural identity, te reo Māori, feeling comfortable on the marae. These could be areas that might be concerning to some of our whānau. In terms of what I think the board could do to help, seeing how things might function within organisations, I've seen how good strategy and a unifying, clear strategy can help everyone get on the same path, so that all of the mahi that happens is functional and in the right direction. And it's really exciting that we have already a great strategy and strategic plan within Ngāti Koata, based on our waka, and covers a lot of the key areas that I think are super important, and areas that I really believe in. So that's really good to see. Other areas, we would want really well supported trust staff. I think we could be working better with other iwi in Te Tauihu in certain areas where we might be able to work better and achieve more as Te Tauihu o te waka, and then also I think leveraging government resources, government funds. We have high ambitions. I think we will have high ambitions for the trust and for our iwi, and there's so much we could do. So we really need to be able to lean on as much of the government and opportunities and other collaborations in order to achieve our ambitious goals.
If you are elected, what is something you would like to achieve personally as a trustee of Ngāti Koata Trust in your 3-year tenure?
I don't have any real personal agenda with putting myself forward for the board. Really keen to understand areas within the trust and on the board, at a first point, and then do my best to apply sort of my diverse areas of interest where I think they will best help achieve our goals and strategy. But there are some areas that I feel, particularly interested and passionate about. One of these would be seeing te reo spoken more widely within our area, within Whakatū and Te Tauihu, and with our whānau on a daily basis. But that work is already underway, so I'll be very supportive of those kaupapa. Being involved in the science system, I think there's great opportunity for Trust to be even further engaged within the science system, whether that's through projects that leverage our Crown Research Institutes, or whether that's giving a hand up to and opening some doors for some of our rangatahi within the science pathways, university pathways that I might be able to support. These would be some areas that I would try and help achieve, will be some of those pathways, because I think our rangatahi are for the future, and our people are our greatest strength. So these would be what helps us succeed with our long-term future success and our long-term strategy.